They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
Regular team. That bitch doing talking at me.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 20.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
What was that little pole shit he doing?
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia.
Oh, let this nigga win.
I think to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he could be an awfully productive back in the NFL.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Darnell Savage on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford, open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
On the play.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit.
Activated that hook up on that nigga and we communicated on him.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ah, you could try to get to me!
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Jamie Collins.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9. Rodgers, man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I ain't shit, but she cooking out.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and that's something that his teammates needed to see and something he needed for himself. They call him MVS, and they want him to become an MVP type of a receiver. Speed to burn.
Don't worry about it. I'm about to.
They just need to be as dependable catching the ball as we saw there throughout the season.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Yeah! Out of there. Yeah!
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, under 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ordered it.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Hey, join my love, man.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Y'all trying to hoop? What we doing?
Rodgers to throw once more.
I didn't. I wasn't listening to shit.
Yeah, for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the
certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
Go shoot it, nigga. Bang, bang. Shoot it, nigga. Bang, bang. Get your body. Bang, bang. Shoot it, nigga. Bang, bang.
Catches
You
made
pull
by
your trigger
Hawkinson,
and
the
make
tight
it.
end.
Do he die after the gun bullet drop?
It's funny, partner, you often hear how tough it is for a rookie receiver to adjust to the NFL. I think the same is true for tight ends. You're asking them to do a lot in the NFL game with the additional blocking that many of them didn't have to do in college. And T.J. Hawkinson, he was a number 8 overall pick in 2019 and had a good rookie season with 32 catches. I expect that number to go way up as he gets more comfortable with the NFL game. A nice catch right there for a first down.
I gotta go get this hepatitis C shot.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. In double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got put.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Number 33. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
With the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back out and feel pretty good about themselves.
I'll play somebody in that Madden.
You have to feel okay because you didn't let it
turn
into a bigger
turn that bitch on. I told you, you've been running.
Shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
Marv, the one who's running from me, too.
From the 45 on second down, Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with the ground. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
I love that thing, my common sense.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 19-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Lions 3, Packers 0.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year.
No, yes, you is. You is.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 1st touchdown of the new season.
Dog,
and the Packers have taken
you 8 miles stone, nigga.
Kanye West says Jay-Z won't get his masters back for 10 years. What they talking about?
Makes the score Packers 7, Lions 3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in his 1st half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Throwing deep for Galladay. That's caught at the 25.
Stafford's pass.
It's a big play there for the Lions. 56 yards.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off? And coaches go, 2 hands. 2 hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with the defender right there.
It's a pickup.
Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he's got
I'm about to go pick up this food right quick, though.
Down as the tackle is made at the Packers 17. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it. Here's Johnson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another 1st down run right there.
And not a whole lot there. there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll run with Swift. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns, scored, or yardage?
He balling like a G. I'm setting my dog. All I want to do is stalk through these streets. Niggas disrespect my set. Guess what? I'm busting with that heat.
Those types of thoughts. And then they have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Their own 35-yard line.
He's still I was supposed to take those shit.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on the
toes. And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run, pass, mix and everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 60 yards. And the Packers have retaken the lead.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived? Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that 2nd play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These 2 teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing with breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. One play has them up
I thought
past
about
the
it,
40
I don't know
already,
about
and
the
another
Beatles.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another connection between the 2. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the Packers' 37-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Throwing deep for Galladay. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They run. It's Johnson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Lions.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
But I'll be back, you soft-ass nanny goat.
I mean, yeah, real nigga, I said.
On the ground, this is Johnson. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
And the Lions 1st down.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Stafford on 1st down. And he's got it. And he's brought down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Lions 17, Packers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
I'm gonna just wait and take that.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it. and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
8-yard line.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. This will make it into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Complete. This is Lewis. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Rodgers again now. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And it'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Everybody.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 17-yard line.
Bitches.
The give is to Jones. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Instead of the first, they'll have to go backwards for another second down try.
So if there is a silver lining, though, it stays second down. And they saw
He only on a one-year contract.
Down before they have to start their downs over again.
That motherfucker's gone.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He'll find Aguara complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And again, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Devontae Adams, his intended receiver. 3rd down here. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized about the
It's going to be another superstar, that
I'm eking
motherfucker.
over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw even.
Yeah, that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what they're
doing.
Flag.
Coverage and it's intercepted.
Flag. All day. Flag.
The pick, flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play.
Get that shit out of here, nigga. Lakers playing too much deep. Y'all niggas ain't ready. Give us the shit.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Adrian Amos.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play.
Anthony Davis, Trey Ball, y'all ain't fucking with us. We got so many killers and dealers.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. Stafford to his second-year tight end, Hockenson, for a Lion first down.
A gain of 14.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end.
We got too many big men checking. We got bodies for days down there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Stifle him, or hit him with the words. He trying to quit. He quitting already. He done already. He quit. He like, man, we can't beat these niggas, man.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Johnson.
And they get a chop taker.
4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance.
Take it in the chop.
But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Chop takers. Yummy, yummy. I'm going. Give me up that chop shots.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Rub elbow.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
LeBron know what he's doing. They don't. That's the difference. That's the difference right there. Know what he's doing.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Galladay's got it. And the Lions
the boy don't know what he doing.
Kenny Galladay.
Yeah.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
As they take the lead.
It's one thing to be known as a guy who can make big-time plays downfield and gain almost 20 yards per catch. But how about the guy who knows how to put the ball in the end zone as well, and that's Kenny Galladay. He's an absolute threat every time the ball goes in his area. Led the NFL with 11 touchdowns.
See, that's the difference right there. Rondo, hoe-ass niggas. They was doing all that shit in the regular season because we ain't had Rondo.
Defensive back.
Nigga, Anthony Davis got the motherfucking Hall of Fame live finisher on. He finishing everything.
About
Look, Caruso.
this drive started.
Oh, good pass.
Offense at the line.
Oh, my God.
Did
you see that bounce pass on Rondo? Meta Johnson's little brother.
Put it mildly, quickly because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in
They were
today's
killing niggas out here.
NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up.
I thought the game was going to be a little closer than this. Lakers and 4.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got a man complete.
That's the same thing I said,
all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time.
Lakers and 4. Look at J.R. Smith.
32 yards. Back now at Lambeau.
J.R. like, yep, I done snuck me in and got me another ring.
Ready, bro.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, I'm counting these.
Backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Don't make that mean. I know they ain't say don't count your eggs before the head. But she.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far.
Next season.
3 plays, 3 first downs.
Next season coming back tough.
They will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Ties the game 24-24.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Stafford here. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing is Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Stafford's pass. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again to Jones. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down.
What?
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back.
Yeah, motherfucker!
Able to retain possession for them.
Yeah.
Nigga, we LeBron fans no matter what the situation is.
Now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week.
They don't hurt his legs.
Away. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And the Lions will take over.
Oh, no, I don't want to hear that.
At their own 22-yard line.
I don't want to hear no Michigan niggas talking about no Ohio niggas.
This game over.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
Let's go.
Ball here,
Galladay.
just the 50.
Expect nothing less, baby. Expect
Galladay.
Detroit. Kenny Galladay, 78 yards. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
Now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Take a little weak ass to bed. What's the rest good looking ass nigga? Nope. Take his ass to the doctor.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Run the ball, because they cheating. I'm going to keep running the goddamn ball. I'm going to keep running the goddamn ball.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
What you don't like hearing, B?
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Why the Clippers lose?
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. And we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Yep.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game.
Got to do something.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
Yeah, I wanted the niggas to pop them niggas.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
I wanted it too. You know I did, nigga.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They couldn't contain Deshaun
that's what I wanted,
time as he gets home for the sack.
Brings up
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Pussy boy.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Thank you. We'll take it to the crib. We gon' take it to the crib. Coast to coast. Yeah.
And he will score.
Original, they never will be.
So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to
get
6, and it's 6 the other way.
Yeah.
Hindsight is 20/20. They would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
Later to kick off for Detroit.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move.
Hold on, my game over with. I got 50 seconds left.
From the gun, Rodgers.
Oh, yeah, Harmon.
Intercepted,
We're going to take this to the grid.
Picked off by Deron Harmon. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Preston Smith there on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to hit 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Pain beast on his way.
I don't overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Pain Beast.